at a business call and the lights go on. I didn't know I was in somebody's yard. And in America, they come out with a shotgun, okay? You know, in the Philippines, the family gets up, the man comes out, he's like, oh, hi, and he's like, here, have a seat, and he brings the chairs, he brings over a table.
Aww.
His wife starts making food for me. I'm like, I woke these people up in the middle of the jungle at 2 o'clock in the morning, and they're making me food.
Yeah,
and welcoming me. I mean, that's like overwhelming how nice it is. That's like
that's
shocking.
a beautiful story.
Yeah, and it goes beyond that.
Hi, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It's Wang, and today I am with Steve. Please introduce yourself more to our viewers.
I'm Steve from the BGC, or Bobo Loco FM is how I go by, right?
Really? Wow.
I do go by that, so yes, that's what I call myself.
So how are you?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm in the place of my dreams. So
wow.
living my best life right here in the Philippines.
Really
So,
a paradise, huh?
it is a paradise, yes.
Okay, tell me where you're from.
So from, well, I like to say I'm from Manila now, but I'm from Chicago
Yes.
and Ohio, the United States.
So if you don't mind me asking, what you've been doing back in US? Like, I mean,
Okay.
the work.
The work. So I was vice president of a couple global companies. So I worked
wow.
for GE for about 8 years. I helped them open up some call centers in locations around the world. So like India, China, Philippines, different places like that. So
How was it?
it was very exciting. I got to visit a lot of countries, a lot of places, about 150 locations. Helped me figure out the best place to live.
Tell me about the country you've been visiting.
Well, I was throughout Europe, the United States. I lived in Canada when I was like 21. I had my first international assignment.
Yeah.
And then India, China, different places. Lots of different cultural experiences.
Yeah.
And lots of different personalities. I like most everywhere, but I love the Philippines.
So you are an easy person to please.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, so why you choose Philippines? Why you choose to live in the Philippines?
Okay. Well, you know, I am a single man, and
Are
so
you single?
I'm single. Yes. I didn't mention that the first thing.
Yeah, you did.
So no, I am single. So, you know, I thought I'd like to find a life partner,
Yes.
and I did some research on that. There's different options around the world. The United States was not a good one for me. Just culturally there. So I thought the Philippines, Thailand, but the Philippines culture seemed to best fit for me of who I was looking for. I thought maybe I could find a wife or find somebody that was more interested in the long term.
Yes.
Would stay committed through the years, whether we moved away or stayed here or whatever we did.
Yeah.
I would say, so that was a big part of it. And then also, the reason I picked the Philippines over the other places I was, I call the Philippines the friendliest, happiest country in the world. So of all the places I've been to, is the people here are the friendliest of anywhere I've been. Very friendly to foreigners, Westerners, very friendly to themselves, and just very happy culture.
Yeah, so aside than here in Manila, here in this area that I think it's fancy place. Okay.
Fancy, right.
Did you visit the province, some other
Yes.
areas of the Philippines?
I came on a little trip to see where I might want to live. I went to Dumaguete. I went to Lapu-Lapu.
Really?
I wanted to see more of Cebu, but I didn't get to see
you
it.
never visit me.
I didn't visit you yet. So, there's a lot of sites I want to see in Cebu yet. I went to Panglao. Panglao is where I thought I was going to live. I love nature, not more than the city, and I thought I was going to live in Panglao, but I actually ended up here.
You like here better.
Here was an easy first step. I thought, I'm leaving America. This is like better than America. So it's an easy first step to leave the country, and then assimilate. And so now it's going to be much easier for me to assimilate. I know a little bit of Tagalog. I know my favorites, Filipino songs.
What is that?
Well, I like Zak Tubdo. I like Pano, Gusto. I like Mahika, or
Mahika.
who is that? Adi? A-D-I-E?
Edie.
Adi?
Adi.
You know, I don't say them
Yeah,
correctly.
me too. I got confused now. Okay.
Right.
I'm a bad singer as well, so.
Yeah, I'm a bad singer, but I still try to sing like Uha on karaoke. So I do my best to do karaoke Filipino songs.
Wow. So, okay, your first impression about Philippines and the people.
And the people, it's fantastic. I have so many stories of like just amazing things people have done for me as I've gone around the Philippines. Amazing, like things I've never experienced in friendliness. And just like yesterday was a classic example at Corinne's house.
Yeah,
a party, everybody's friendly, everybody is nice. It's so, and then everybody's fun, right? Fun, you know, and that's what I was missing in the United States was fun, community. It's easy to get to know a lot of people. Just a wonderful culture.
So, what do you kind of like, you know, in terms of culture shock? What are the biggest culture shock that makes you, wow, this is something new?
I would still say it's friendliness. I know I keep repeating it, but
you are not. You are amazed with the friendliness.
They're amazed with the friendliness, yes, and it's just different. And you know, it just walking on the subway, and I didn't have a mask, and somebody I know who probably could barely afford a mask, you know, gets out her purse. And just like, oh, she saw the security guard stopping me, and she's like, here, I can help you. And she just, you know, gave me a mask, you know, back, you know, after COVID. Just different things like that, you know, just really shocked me. Like I can tell a story. It's a long one, so I won't tell that, but I'll just tell the short one.
Yeah, sure.
I was stuck trying to make a work call at like 2 a.m, and the internet was out on Panglao, and I had to go to this little cell tower, and I pull up to this cell tower, and I'm sitting here talking on a business call, and the lights go on. I didn't know I was in somebody's yard. And in America, they come out with a shotgun, okay? You know, in the Philippines, the family gets up, the man comes out, he's like, oh, hi, and he's like, here, have a seat, and he brings the chairs, he brings over a table. Aww. His wife starts making food for me. I'm like, I woke these people up in the middle of the jungle at 2 o'clock in the morning, and they're making me food and welcoming me. I mean, that's like overwhelming how nice it is. That's like shocking.
That's a beautiful story.
Yeah, and it goes beyond that. It's like 20 minutes of like shocking Filipinos that are just like so friendly that like I would never experience that in America. I don't even know if my brother would do that for me at 2 o'clock in the morning, like wake up and cook food for me. He'd tell me to shut up and leave, right?
How long you been here in Philippines?
I've been here for 1 year.
So are you single or dating? Getting to know someone.
Getting to know someone, I'll say. You know, I have limits on what I'm allowed to say. So what she allows me to say. So, but you know, I've been dating someone, and so I would say the term I use is single. I don't know the Filipinos use that term, but it means not married to me. I'm not engaged. I'm not married. So I would say that I'm single in that regards, and getting to know someone.
Yeah. Okay. What you like about Filipino women? Most of the what you've noticed about Filipino women that you kind of like.
Well, what I love about them is just they seem to actually love you and care about you.
Yeah, be careful.
No, but you know, far more so. In fact, I know a lot of different expats are like, this is the first woman I feel actually loved me, because in the West it was kind of like, you know, what can you as a man do for her? And there, you know, and then you don't realize it until you go somewhere else that actually maybe somebody would be nice to you, and nurturing and caring about you if you get sick or whatever, right?
Yeah,
you know,
of course, yeah.
And so in the U.S. it just always seemed like, well, if she's sick, I'll go get her some chicken noodle soup, or I'll go help her. But if I'm sick, it's like, okay, she's gone for the week, or you know, she's like, I don't want to get sick, you know, you know, but not entirely true, but you know, but degrees of that, and so I just thought that was very nice, and they're fun, you know, and you know, one of the things I was looking for when I first came here, just dating, I kind of changed my dating profile. At first, I was overwhelmed with the number of beautiful Filipinas, okay?
Yeah.
And the fact that beautiful Filipinas, if I'm a 4 and they're a 10 and they're still like interested in me, that's like shocking. But in the Philippines, a lot of beautiful women like Westerners. But what I discovered as I was going on dates is I actually like somebody that's social and somebody that's fun. So I changed my dating questionnaire to, like the very first thing was, what's your favorite karaoke song? I like Zach Tubido. What do you like?
Yeah.
And
You're not gonna like me.
but they could respond with any number of things, but it's a different kind of question,
Yeah.
and you can kind of get the sense of whether or not they're,
Yeah.
and then you just kind of dive into, because I was looking for somebody that would want to be with my friends. I like to have a lot of karaoke parties. I like to have a lot, just go out with people together. And I was
Yeah,
looking
meet
for
people,
a
yes.
Filipina that was social.
Yeah,
And
that-
wanted
yeah.
to get to know all the other Filipinas in the
Yes.
group, and wanted to do things, right? Be
Yes.
highly active.
Yeah.
So I was looking for somebody that also was high energy, like
Yeah.
that would travel with me.
Enthusiastic.
Enthusiasm. But wake up in the morning and say, you know what? We should go to Fiji. So, and that sounds simple, but actually it's really hard to get somebody that wants to get up
Honestly,
and get out and go make today special.
Yeah, just make fun. Like,
Yeah.
not too serious, of course.
Yeah, right.
But, enjoy the moment.
Enjoy
I guess.
life.
Yeah.
What do I have to do but enjoy
Yes.
life? I have a pretty easy life, so I'm looking for somebody that just wants to
Jumping.
to enjoy life every day. Why make it hard?
Yeah, why make it hard? Yeah, that's right. So, how about the cost of living here in the Philippines?
So
Especially here in BGC. We are now.
yeah, BGC is very expensive compared to the provinces, but it's very inexpensive for me. So my probably monthly budget is around 120,000 pesos a month,
What is that?
2,000 USD.
1,000
110,000? Yeah, so 2,000 US dollars
in a month, like
in a month.
So-
Yeah, so my rent would be like $800, or it's about 45,000 pesos. And then, you got your bills, that would be another 10, 15,000. When I first got here, I tried to live on 1,000 pesos a day.
Yeah.
But I found
It
that's
works?
for everything. No, well, it can, but I found I was like limiting myself from having fun
Yeah.
and stressing about money. And I'm just the kind of person that likes to live on the smallest budget I can, and then expand it out to where I can have fun and feel comfortable. So I just moved it up to 2,000 a day for dinner, entertainment, different things like that.
2,000 a day. So are we talking about when you are just on your own, or when you go for a date, invite someone, friends, or
Just me and a girl,
Yeah.
a Filipina. We would just try and keep it to about 2,000 a day.
Yeah.
But usually Filipinas, they eat so little that it doesn't.
Yes.
And I'm a small eater, so if we go out to dinner, we can almost split an entree. So it's like 500 for an entree.
Yes.
Go ahead and eat all you want, and then I can eat. And I eat so little that,
Yes.
but. So usually about 2,000 a day, entertainment, whatever, groceries, one day you buy groceries, one day you buy,
Is that include with the traveling? For example,
No.
you don't travel.
I do
So-
travel, but
Yeah.
I just went to Thailand. So traveling is outside of my budget.
Oh
So
yeah, from that 1,200,000, or was that $1,200? The dollars.
$2,000
$2,000. Oh my
or
God, that's-
about 110,000 pesos.
That's 100 pesos, 100K, 100,000 pesos.
A little over that, yeah.
That's little over that. Yeah.
Just to like live and be here, and you could live in the provinces for a lot less.
That's
So-
very comfortable.
Very comfortable. So to me, actually, when I thought I'll just go, live somewhere, I did think originally in the Philippines I could live for less, but I wanted this first step from America that was easy.
It's
Okay.
understandable. Not
And
really like,
I'm not going full into, or how can I save money, because then it might get, I might not like it, So this first step.
Yeah, so what you do now, you started your YouTube channel. So what
Yeah.
has inspired you to start it? Like,
Primarily, I really like helping people.
Yes.
So I like answering questions on forums that'll be
Yeah.
helpful.
Yeah.
When I was looking for places to move, people that responded to me kindly, like in the Philippines, I would get 100 nice responses if I asked a question.
Yes.
In Thailand, I got 100, go back to America, don't
One
be,
line.
don't be stupid, so it was unhelpful, and here it was
Yes.
very helpful. And JJ, JJ, he reached out to me on my first day here, so let's go out for a beer. I'll show you around. I'll show you where to go.
yeah.
Those kind of things were so helpful to me, and I'd like to do the same for other people, and I've been able to meet other
Yes.
people and help other expats just kind of navigate around.
What you gonna expect on your channel? Like what type of content you're gonna be making?
Well, I'd like to show people what it's like from an American's point of view. Somebody of a similar background to me, because I'm not a tough guy. I'm not ex-military.
Yes.
Okay, and I always looked at military bloggers and I thought, I know they're tougher than I am, so I know they can put up with a lot. And
and Steve is like in a wimpy side.
wimpy side. I'm like, I don't want brownouts and bugs and stuff like this. So I'm thinking, so for somebody that's more of a lived in an air-conditioned setting environment, what's it like to live in these different places?
Yes. Changes, the translation.
Yeah, and what it's like to live in Bali or Thailand, just from my point of view.
Yes.
I'm not old enough to retire, so I'm in a little bit different. I'm not a retiree. I'm not
Yes,
yet, so I do a little bit different things than maybe a lot of the retirees do, from a social perspective.
Yeah,
And then just share my experiences, where to live and how to go about living in these places.
So for sure, I'm gonna put your link here in the description of your channel. So guys, check on. Steve just started a channel, and then later on, you gonna be putting a video out there for you guys to see, his experience here, and hopefully his content, you gonna support his channel as well, and hopefully you can get something from Steve. Squeeze Steve.
Yes. Ask me what kind of videos do you want to see?
Yes. They can make a request.
Then make a request. Yeah, give me some ideas. What would be helpful?
They're gonna say, Steve, climb up the tree.
Yeah, right. I want to know what that's like.
I'm gonna have you go, Steve.
Right.
Okay. Thank you so much, Dave, for the time. And you can talk about your channel. The name of your channel
is Hello-Paradise. So it's Hello Paradise.
Paradise.
Yeah, it is paradise.
Yeah.
I thought it was paradise watching YouTube, and it's better when I got here than what I even hoped for.
That's how you feel.
Yeah,
So
wonderful.
We are glad that you are here. Thank you so much for the time, Steve. I really do appreciate it.
Okay.
That's all for today's video. And yes, guys, I'll see you to my next video. God bless everyone. Always put that smile. Stay positive and kind to everyone. Love you all. Bye. Thank you, Steve.
Bye-bye.